to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bearcats will put total weather to crank us up. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Boston College's offense comes onto the field first today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it
breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Golden Eagles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the catch. It's Harris. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Creates a little space. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try to run for it. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's in open space downfield. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent decision by the head coach.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Got the quick pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective.
Touchdown, Eagles! They punctuate the chance. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball over.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Unloads it downfield. He's got it inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cincinnati! They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Mack. Plucks it out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, first down here. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Got his man downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
It's really easy to be a quarterback in an offense that runs the football and then runs play action. It makes it simple. It makes the reads easy. It sucks the linebackers and safeties up where I can just make play.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Simmons. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Bearcats are marching down the field. The handoff to Johnson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. for the... BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. The give out of the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Boston College will try to get it in on a first and goal. To the air, it's Mack. Trying to find the end zone. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it inches away from the touchdown.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Snagged out of the air. And they will... Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Boston College right back to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Boston College. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Bearcats can really attack on this second and short. Jones wants to throw it. He lets it fly. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Out of the shotgun on third down. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Handoff from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with second and short. They'll leave it with him. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first two plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
Quick release by the QB. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Mack. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Eagles! Great job by the back on the option. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Finds his tight end. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't. The Golden Eagles couldn't have asked for better field position as they get a chance to strike here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
And I know with the new clock rules, the clock will continue to run regardless. But, dude, how about you lower your shoulder, try to fall forward. Now you're set up 4th and short. And listen, this is interesting, right? Analytics are going to tell you something. But you get this first down, there's a great chance you can salt the rest of the clock away.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
How about that 4th down? I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
Runs it all the way down to the 8-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the 4th quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense picks it up.
And with that...
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We